major. I think that is likely, to be honest. I mean, again, that VP game yesterday, despite the loss, has to be encouraging, and we know what this Apeks team can do when they're hitting on all cylinders. Diving in.
And looks like we're going in. Here we go. As a reminder, guys, lower bracket. Losing team is out. Metizport already a map down. And, you know, they're ranked lower than their opponents, but after a very good week in the Blast Showdown, this would feel like a very early exit for them.
Straightforward A-take from Metizport. There are 3 players here to defend. But Jaquinho strikes first. Knock played the cheeky ninja spot, and he gets nothing out of it. Take him a kill. Found on the gap of the smoke, but the bomb is down. The man advantage is established. And Sasanito's going to have to get some work done on this flank. I think ZTR just heard that footstep. Yeah, he did. Close clear not going to be there. ZTR committed to that. And now the potential ace in the hole for Apeks is gone, and the bodies are following. Nothing doing here. And Jacob will be last to fall.
About as clean as it gets. Very nice.
Where are you at in the map pool these days, Alan? How do you feel
in terms of what's good, what's bad, what needs to go, this sort of thing?
What you might want to see changed.
Fundamentally, it's a bit like, well, what maps would you bring in? Guess Cash might be an option soon, given the
train, baby, train.
Train, yeah, train is one of them. I don't hate the map pool at the moment. Every map to me is compelling in some direction. Certainly, I'm fine with Mirage. I think with how CS2 has changed in the dynamic, especially the connector one-ways are kind of vastly diminished, let's say. I think it plays better. Still fairly similar Counter-Strike to what we've seen over the years on this map, I guess. But, yeah, I'd keep... It certainly wouldn't be Mirage my first removed. It'd still probably be Vertigo, I think.
Lame.
I don't even hate Vertigo. I just think it's a bit of a... I don't think it's the best viewer experience compared to some of the other maps.
Yeah, I would tend to agree. I understand the arguments for Vertigo. I personally enjoy playing Vertigo, which is my bias for not necessarily wanting to see it booted, but I do understand and appreciate that it is not the most entertaining map. I feel like it's the biggest variance on good or bad. Hold on, we got some heat, we got some spice. One more kill. Oh my goodness. Oh, Jacob's got a gun. Jacob's got a gun. He's just throwing whatever he's got. Might as well. Oh my goodness. Almost pulls it off. A TK for Adam B required. It's actually a team ace on Metizport, but that is way more expensive than it had any right to be.
Look what it does to the money. Let's see where these bank accounts even out after the buys come through. Probably nothing on Adam B all the way down to ZTR. Left in the can. 0, 200. Adam B's had to go in for a Mac 10. Yeah, lose this without a bomb plant, you're in double eco territory. That is just how ruinous the round before this was, so double trouble here. Apeks, great opportunity. A explosion comes through. Nork under the balcony. Spacing is really wide between these Metizport players. They're never getting an opportunity to trade. Frag's still coming in for them, but this only gets harder as the numbers get whittled down.
It's all on the Stico now. Oh, can't claim the fight. That was a straight-up duel. That was a straight-up battle. Jaquinho steps up once again. Had some big moments on Ancient. Rise under the pressure here for Metizport on Mirage. That's a huge win. That is a huge win. Kind of makes up for the sins of the last. And now they might just get a chance to make some money. Adam B and Nilo are forced down to the Mac 10s, but the Eagles on the other side.
Not out of the woods yet. They're still in a position of lose one round, you're in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. Fortunately for them, Apeks this time don't have any saves. Their buy is much diminished. And another set round from Metizport. This time the B-bomb site. Explosion coming through. Nork rips ahead. That's the perfect start for Apeks.
There's 2 players here. Nilo down. Uh-oh. They're losing bodies. Where's the rotations? A little bit slow. Jacob's still expecting something in towards mid, and that may actually have cost Apeks because the site defenders, Sausalito and Nog, did great work. Their teammates just a little slow into the rally. Get going. Jaquinho turns away. He's down. Now Apartments is under threat. Now these site players, they got to be worried about both sides. But Sauce is ready for it. It all falls to Jacob. They are keeping it very expensive indeed. But once again, despite how close these rounds are going, Metizport are surviving.
Rounds are rounds. Can't forget that. But yeah, these are getting dicey. A little bit scary. That was a 2-on-3 for a second. That after bomb for Metizport. But they recover. Apeks, though, first proper buy round. No AWP on Nok. Could have glassed. Decide instead, take the rifle, take the armor, get some util as well. 1B start. Just Stico. Sausalito starts in towards window. Nok with him. For company, double ramp push as well at the same time. And Sense is going to keep going. Here's some noise in mid. Feels like it's a mid default and says, I think I can take some space here.
Nilo's going back to clear this ramp push. This is going to be very interesting. Sense is forward. Nilo's looking for him. But Sense wins the fight. Nicely done. Now it's very tough to imagine an A take. Knowing that that deep control has been lost, so they'll funnel in towards B, but you've got this double setup. Stico and Nog. And Stico hasn't even been revealed yet. Now he's made his move. But to great effect. This is a shutdown round. ZTR. Bomb still needs to be gained from middle. All the way up on the catwalk. He's got to go. And by the time he gets there, Jacob might just tap him in the window. And indeed, he does. Hell of a round win for Apeks. And here's the problem we've been talking about, Alan. These rounds got so close over and over and over again that look at this. The money's gone. And Metizport, before the 6th round, are burning their second timeout.
To buy or not to buy? Right on the edge here. And they're going to go in. They could have bought a little bit and tried for a bomb plant. That was the alternative, I guess. But even then, it wouldn't have been brilliant. This is what they've gone for. All in. Where's the util at? Jaquinho. 3 smokes, 1 HE. No flashbangs. No mollies either. I think they really struggled to take mid control of this util. And they dumped 2 immediately. No, 1's on the ground. Top mid smoke only. But to take mid and work onto a site, they're going to have to take engagements before they're on a bomb site, I think.
Ooh, that's nice. Boost up. Talk about maximizing what you've got. That's clever. Not caught off guard. But look at Jacob. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he doesn't know someone's behind him. That actually kind of works out for Metizport. A little bit of panic after he bungled just a bit of the spray. Wasn't thinking about the positioning, and now life is difficult for his teammates. It's just going to be Sausalito here. Isolated.
I like
every
this from
player
Apeks,
on an
though.
island.
Look, Sense is pushing. He's getting information. He's saying to his teammates, okay, let's 2-stack B. I'll play the long game. I'll go for a flank. At least they're not sitting still. That would have been the worst move.
Timing might actually work out for them as well. 35 seconds, the hit's coming in. There's still a Molotov on Stico. If he could stall this out, I mean, it'd have to be prescience to put it in the right moment. Ah, caught in reposition. Caught in a really awkward fight. So it's all left to Sausalito, and he can't hang on. So this flank's going to be less than effective. Might still catch ZTR. He's not anticipating a player to be in apps this quickly. But the timing on the check's good, and well, now they know what's coming their way, and since it's down half, he's not fancying this. He's out of there. That's unfortunate for Stiko. Between the utility and the positioning, that could have been really lethal. But I think caught of two minds. The site defense suffers. It's interesting as well. Time was getting short. I think there was probably a smoke to spare, but if that Molotov went down, it would have forced them into a bit of an awkward choice on the Metizport side.
I just... trying to put myself in the head of Stiko, why he was repositioning so much. Maybe they were really scared of Catwalk, or maybe even a big flank, a push-through connector or something.
I guess window would have been open.
But at some point, you've got to sort of gamble, haven't you? You've got to just say, okay, if we get flanked, fair dues.
Yeah.
You know, they've had us. We've got to set up for what is the most likely situation. And Apeks, they kept a lot of these rounds close. There's a lot of worlds where they win some of these early rounds in this half, but they didn't. And they are running out of time to make this CT side compelling.
That's a nice nade. Ouch.
Oof. That's
Good
about as much
dunker
as he
there.
gets.
Yeah. Yeah, maximum for an armored opponent. I think 58 might actually be maximum. It might be closer to 68. That's damn close to it. Sausalito dead. Stiko, though, up on the plat. Adam B's aware. Adam B's aware. This is not the first time Stiko's played this, and they're very aware that a peek could come through, but it won't be for the moment. And Metizport actually toying with their expectations, full rotating the bomb over towards A. Apeks are going to settle into a 2-2, but Jacob could even float if he's not seen presence. Sense taking the space, loses that fight. Now they're in real trouble.
Still no real info here for Apeks. Now there's an apartments push for Stiko, but I don't think it's going to matter. Nades over the top. Jacob's in connector. He's the only player that can take a fight proper, and he gets the first. Trade, though, is immediate. Nork might be in CT, but there's just so many bodies here. Bomb will go down before Stiko can get this flank off as well. I think keep the guns alive. This is surely too much to ask.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand wanting to see if you can get anything out of that position, but Metizport are kind of getting a good bit of awareness to some of the cheeky flanks that Apeks do like to do. Oh, and look at the hunt now. They know exactly where he's going. They know exactly where he's headed. Do not want to have to deal with the same on us in the next round. I say that. Actually, they're going to settle in. So Nock should be allowed to keep this. But for Metizport, this is a tremendous attacking half already. And it only gets better from here on out.
Absolutely. They're also winning their rounds a lot more cleanly now. They've had some really good gun rounds in the last few. Clean entries, playing together, very calm mid-rounding. It's not like they're just, you know, running out piecemeal onto a bomb site.
First time I used. This is Mythic getting in their ears. Saying, okay, guys. Haha, very funny. Let's win rounds now. You can get a pretty meaty half-buy behind this one rifle. Right, you've got enough money saved through. You know, Nock will presumably want to keep a little extra for an off in the next, but you could put some serious oomph behind this between the Deagles, SMGs, whatever you want to do. But imagine it's Deegs, knowing this team. Honestly, half surprised Jacob hasn't gone for a Mag 7. Oh, they're going in. Sausalito chases up a hero rifle.
They shouldn't be going all in. That would be too much.
That's just Sausalito then.
We saw this
is
a bit
spicier than I
didn't we?
expected.
It's normally T-side, though.
Where have they put him?
He had a good spawn.
Under pass push.
He had a good spawn for under.
Both rifles as well. Stiko up with the Deeg. Oh, great awareness. Nilo's not getting caught off guard. Not bad effort from the SMG, but, you know, now A is lost. And it's going to be about saving these two A1Ss. And they might just have a long time to try and hold on to them.
It's been great.
If both make it through, it's kind of no harm, no foul on the investment, right? Because a gun can be dropped over to Jacob. Knock will be able to get the AWP. It's a big if, though.
I don't think Metizport will want to hunt too much. Quite happy with the round win. What a T-side this is. Sus, but off to a great map. And it's looking good. Simple, coordinated Counter-Strike. Everybody's on the same page. Lots of set rounds. Less defaults. And that seems to be the playstyle of this team, at least on Mirage. And it's working. It's working good. No point in fixing. Not broken all that. Why not keep going in this direction? Nork surely get the AWP out. Yes, he does.
Yeah.
But best case scenario is 5 out of this half.
It's not great. It's not ideal. Still, we did see the Knot be the difference maker on Ancient, right? That was where their fortunes changed in that second half. So, how do you maximize the Knot here? They're taking it towards B early. Taking it towards B, maybe aggression in towards apartments. That's what they're going to do. They're going to try and set it up.
Oh, they're leaning the wrong way, Mike. It's just Sense on this half of the map. A hit is about to come.
This could be bad. This could be nervy. Sense needs to get some utility down, try and dissuade them. He's got a kill. He survives. Ooh, the reface. This is now a risk. Trying to fight, trying to brawl. That might have been an overextension. They've drawn out a ton of the utility from the Metizport side, but a 4-on-4 retake. Pretty good situation to be in. Jacob tries to risk the Molotov a little early, see if he can get an edge. Not to happen. Stiko's on this flank. They want this to develop. But they don't have the time. They don't have the luxury of this. They gotta make a move. Nice smoke popper. Really nice play from Jacob. He's got the right idea, and there's the spam on. It's just the jungle player now. Got a line on the bomb at the very least, but now smoke's out. They're gonna confuse him. And Jacob should have the defuse on. Adam B trying to exact some punishment, but that's not gonna happen. It's not the op that leads the charge, but it is Apeks that win the round.
Just a brilliant retake, wasn't it? They had a lot of util.
Oh, I love the smoke pop.
Yeah, a lot of the Metizport players getting caught on sight. I wonder if they had a good window to get in towards jungle with more players, because they were ripe for the take in the player default and the player in behind firebox.
I kind of love this interaction. We're seeing, I feel like, it more and more as teams are exploring the extents of what you can get away with smoke pops, right? So you throw that deeper smoke. It's even a little further than you would normally anticipate the CT defensive smoke being. It's kind of just mid-sight. And then you nade it. Oh, Nox in trouble. Nox in trouble. Flashbang's good. Sausanito next victim. CTR. Okay, you win a round. You make a retake happen. Get punched in the jaw. That's a body blow. That is a knockout. Oh, painful here. Stiko's going wandering. He's gonna get a freebie.
This round isn't over. This round is not over. Got to get the bomb to the site, and Sense doesn't want that to happen.
Oh my goodness. Climbing on this peak. Has to win the fight though. Can't do it. Keep the pressure up, but at this point, best case scenario. Oh, Stiko's not even gonna go for the saved op. He's just trying to save his. What little they have. There'll be money in the next, but this is a disastrous round to lose. Here's the AWP retrieval.
Aggression has not gone the way of Apeks this half. The times they have got aggressive, thwarted pretty much at every turn. What a pair of frags from ZTR, though.
He was so ready for it. It makes me wonder whether it's a tendency punish, whether it's something that they know.
Well, they saw it
Apeks
earlier.
like to do.
Saw it early in the half when Kakanita top spawn went in there. So, yeah. I mean, you normally would default half expecting it if you don't have a player out fast mid.
These last two feel like must-win rounds for Apeks. It's already gotten out of control. They have to have these final two. Stiko will start it off well. The AUG, a bit of a change up to this defense. And Metizport decide they don't really want to test this. Okay.
That felt a bit
First
half
foray
in, half
rebuffed.
out. Entries are going, but the backup isn't there. Interesting. Jacob finds a nice timing. This is bomb here, Jacquinho. Oh, it looks the wrong way. So numbers evened. A bit of information, I guess, for Apeks, but I'm not just going to help them reposition so much. How on earth has Susp got up connector unsighted? They have no idea.
Uh-oh. A smoke in as well from across the map to even just kind of hide it further. A little bit of trickery, a little bit of tomfoolery. Oh my goodness. This B site is in such a bad spot now. Even got Not coming back to look for it, but he's just way too late in. Execution on the one, the second as well. This round's over. And this is not a round Apeks could afford to lose. They're gonna have to concede it, but that is going to sting. This map just spirals further and further out of control.
This is getting dominant. This is looking really good. Really good for the Swedish side.
It actually does mirror. I'm looking back at their last matchup. It mirrors what happened in their last matchup. In the RAS event at the beginning of February, 13-6 for Metizport, including a 10-2 T-side half.
They clearly like this half.
Yeah, no
They
kidding.
like being on the offense. Thing is, they
clearly-
made that round look pretty comfortable despite losing the first man and having the jig up as it was. Apeks, what more could you want? An entry and information and still can't convert? Well, all you can do now is pray for free. And then beyond that, win pistol first going round second half. Even then, you're still pretty far behind.
An opener here. Found off the off, but as we've seen before, this hasn't been a difference maker. Not yet, and that's exactly why. Immediately, the punish comes in. Sasanito's got an interesting spot. Ooh, thunderfooting from Adam B. But actually, this kind of freezes Sasanito up. Now he's in a really weird spot. He's got a decision to make. He's got a fight to find. And it is a fight he'll win, but not for long. If anything, the weird little walk back from Adam B kind of works out in their favor. And now, how do you read this if you're Apeks? You know there's a player in apartments. You know they were rotating towards apps. But they killed a player top mid. Well, Nox picking correctly. They're going to split the sites and rely on the individuals here.
He's got to hold short and apartments, though, so... Should Metizport go silent? Could be a matter of timing this if he's looking the right way at the right time.
Look at how much utility they still have too, Alan. Ooh, but they're contacting. They don't want to give up. Oh, well, that's going to be a bit of a give up. Still, Nox misses his shot. No, he lands it both actually on. Nox stepping up. The op crosshair, lethal here, and he will deliver a third round something, anything for Apeks here as we take our break. Second half kicks off here, Alan, and there's good news for Apeks. Courtesy of Knock, it's not quite as bad as it was last time.
That's good news, is it? Okay.
It's all relative.
Yeah,
Did take Knock going absolutely ham. Hit a flick so quick I missed it almost.
I guess it improved their scoreline by 50%. So that's not bad. That's not bad, but they've got to start this half off well. Pistol round wouldn't be a bad way. Explosive up connector. Flashes, though. Don't catch Jacquinho. Doesn't matter. Bomb will go down. Good plant for connector. I like this. I like the setup. This is great for Apeks. Why are we moving around so much?
Don't know, but it's worked out well for RFB. It's allowed him back in. There's no one actually holding this. Oh, from a distance, Stico from downtown. It's a shot. They're not looking for Knock, but he's not connecting either. They're on the defuse, but no chance. That was a bit of a prayer, bit of a desperate one, and it will be a pistol round for Apeks, much needed.
Is there going to be a force back? Nothing bought yet for the Swedish side. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. Full eco. They'll be looking towards rifles in the third. What we did see in the first half, although it never really came to fruition, was Metizport lost a lot of guns against these eco rounds. They were never truly punished, but not a good idea. Not a good idea. Apeks have got to keep this clean. And for now, just a slow mid default. Smoke window, smoke top connector. Ollie in there as well. Jacob's going to clear up some couch. Two players here. He makes light work of that. Looking very clean.
As can be. This is the path back in. This is how you do it. Hold on, I'm gonna go look into my crystal ball that was their last matchup.
Didn't you say it was 13-6 or something?
It was 13-6. Apeks only won 2 rounds in the first half. They did win the second half pistol. They did convert the following round, but then they lost this first rifle round to a defuse. So if it happens, we're already off track from the perfect mirror. But if it happens here, might be getting spooky again. Rushing in towards mid.
No!
That's an interesting bit of spray transfer, and it works out. What a Galil transfer, man. How do you even hit that? And he gets the third. So, okay, it will not be going the same way. Jacob has decided that he's killing everybody today. And you can deal with that. You can deal with that.
Round's
Look at the
over.
damage. Oh my god, the
that's a
rundown.
20-second round. What the heck? Let's rewind. Let's revise what just happened.
Yeah, you wanna CSI put that one back together?
Metizport, their plan was to fight mid. They had all 5 players in proximity to mid to fight it. And it's just a disaster. They lose the opening duels. I'm guessing Apeks had a really good spawn. On Jacob especially. And that was a nightmare. That's... In an overarching macro sense, Metizport wanted Apeks to come mid. That was the plan.
Well, but you don't plan for Jacob hitting the filthiest Galil
No,
spray
you
transfer I've ever seen. That is a gun that is like notoriously difficult to transfer. Oh, he just makes it happen. Nicely done. I suppose the FAMAS is worse. Stico. Oh, Stico's in trouble. Stico's in a lot of trouble. Doesn't even land a bullet. But they know there's heavy presence on. The bomb has to withdraw. Knock was headed that way and wants no part of it now. So Metizport have put Apeks back on notice. This will not be a cruise control round. This will not be comfortable. And oh, the timing on that peak. Sausalito lets them close. Now he hears it. Oh, but the comm player's dead as a result. They're clearing out A. But Sausalito can't get anything done. And there's still a player back triple. They don't know. They don't know about Jaquinho. It's just USP, but they don't know about Jaquinho. Oh, and he'll punish them for that oversight. Knock alone. This is pistols, Alan. Pistols. And now it's a round win for Metizport.
It's a catastrophe. Oh my. Sassanita's really off it, this map. He'll know it too. He can't believe he didn't get a double spray down there on Catwalk. And was that the moment where the recovery started to fall apart? That was a complete freebie round. And even some guns saved through from Metizport, so they got some cash in the bank too. Where's that kill come from? Where has that kill come from? 8. Palace. Sprayed through the Palace smoke.
Yeah. Yeah, looks like it. Stico caught. Trying to hold on to that position. Little damage back the other way. They've got some ground in mid. There's a player in ladder. And Sausalito. Oh, no. Now there's the pinch on. Adam B's in a really tough spot, but just playing the smoke will work out for him. Sense tries to challenge it. The trade is there. A 3-on-3. Issues on, and players being lost. Sausalito continues to collect. Has to deliver for his team right now. And Susp getting active on a ticket. Oh, denies the bomb plant. Sausalito just doesn't have the health to fight back through this. He has to be lethal. It's headshots or bust for him. He's already done so much work, and now they need the ace. And he's got it. Almost. One more kill to find. A smoke to give him cover. Room to operate behind Jaquinho. Knows he's low. Gone to the USP. Oh, but he cannot deny! Sausalito! All 5 kills! A round that never should have been!
After you just had a nightmare map so far. The ace clutch.
Beautiful.
And a round where it's so many points. It looked like it was going to crumble. Pause in from Apeks. I think they need to... I mean, it's twofold. They need to reset and breathe after such a huge individual performance. But also, I'm sure Mythir and maybe Sense too are looking on and saying, guys, we still need to fix our problems. Sassanita going absolutely nuclear doesn't make right all the wrongs you've had in these rounds. That was a huge moment. Money is perilous for Metizport. 2 rifles out. Of course, we have seen them do a lot of damage and win a round with less than this. Apeks needs to keep their wits about them. They can't afford to make the same mistakes. Can't afford to lose the first engagement. Nork to be tested. Leg. Not a frag, but that's okay, I think, if you're Apeks. A bit of information too.
Puts them massively on notice as well. You remember the knock-on effect the AWP coming out had on Ancient in terms of how Metizport reacted. Put some fear into him. The knock-on effect would also be a dope nickname for Knock. I'm gonna file that away in the memory banks. That's going into desk graphic at some point, Alan.
You need to patent it as well. This is the stack site. Where are the rifles? One is bench on Susp. He's playing a headshot angle. ZTR just on a pistol. Nilo's here with the other M4. Goes the way of Metizport. Oh no! Not like this.
They're so low. They're all so low. There's just one player A. So the bailout needs this kill sense. Need this kill. He's not got it. Loses a straight up fight to a Deagle.
Time?
And where did he even go now? Where did he even go? 10 seconds. They're saving.
That's a disaster. Ah, it's lost them this. They're going to lose the map, aren't they? Because of these 2 anti-ecos.
Yep.
Oh my lord.
they have a big round. Every time they have a big moment, Sausalito had an ace clutch. And they can't build on it. They cannot build. Ouch.
We said it coming into the series. They have these moments where I think their communication is not flawless.
It's something that they talked about in Kato. You know, that there were a lot of moments where it was 5 people all doing their own thing, not necessarily working together cohesively. And it does seem like it's been much improved, but maybe now it's moments where they feel like they should be comfortable where the communication shuts down a little bit, where they're not talking, you know? Where they're trying to go into cruise control and it's punishing them.
I think it's the other way. I think it's, yeah, it feels like the hectic moments. I think not all of these players have played a lot in international teams as well.
Well, I mean,
admittedly,
really
Jake and
at this
Stico are
point.
pretty experienced as far as that goes, but
Yeah, Sausalito's been here for a year, just about.
But in terms of, you know, they can't be, you're only as strong as your weakest link when it comes to comms. So, this round is so important for them. They can't keep hemorrhaging good situations. What have we got?
Going A. There's a player sandwich. The ops here as well.
They have only one flash. Yeah, Jacquinho could do a lot of damage.
There's no smoke for ticket. Jacquinho's a problem here. First shot hit, that drops the bomb as well, so there's no reason to shift the setup. If anything, they're going to reinforce it. And yeah, this is exactly how they drew it up, even if they clear out the sandwich player. Getting back through this is a nightmare for Knock. 15 seconds as well, no time to spare. Has to go for the fight. He's got nothing to clear it, and this round is a loss. And that's map point on for Metizport. That is Inferno on deck. They just need one of these next 5 to close, and without a bomb plant, it's desperation for Apeks.
The wheels are just completely fallen off. Yesterday, Mirage was a bit up and down, but I don't know, man. If you're a good Mirage team, you might be picking it into them at the major, mightn't you? Seeing some of this. Okay. Well, of course, up against map point, full investment from the T side. It's going to be probably an A double pump. First set of nades goes in. They're trying to pull attention. They want maybe a window boost, maybe a play in towards connector. These mid players need to get activated.
First piece falls. Jacob's been a difference maker for this team. Now he's out. He'll have to watch from the sidelines as they desperately try and survive. But Sausalito's in action. Oh, claimed from ladder. Wanted the player under Belk. Had the right idea, but was not prepared for the counter blow. Tech Knight's at the right range. And it will strike. There's nothing else working. It's just Knock now. He's out of bullets. He's out of time. He's out of chances. This nade needs the kill and just doesn't have enough oomph. Back to the Tech 9, knowing he doesn't have time for the reload. Needed this kill before the teammates get here, and Susp does a great job of baiting him around. A strong map win for Metizport. Apeks looked like they were just getting settled in that second half, Alan. But the ecos cost.
My camera's died again.
Uh-oh, quick refresh.
Oh, no.
Oh, good.
Wait, maybe I get it working.
That's a good face.